Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, students. So we were done up to this, and there are some questions within the lesson. So today we are going to do some of them. So the first question that we have, and it's on page 178, and the question is, what do you understand by the term friction? Explain how it is caused. Okay, so the answer is here: friction is a force that resists the motion of sliding or rolling of an object moving relative to another. It also works in the direction opposite to the direction in which object is moving or trying to move. Okay, so it's not also, it's always, it always moves in the direction opposite. So that means the direction of friction is always opposite to the direction in which object is moving. Okay, so now there is, what is the cause? See, we know that every surface consists of irregularities. When one surface tends to move over the other, these irregularities get interlocked with each other and hence motion is opposed. This gives rise to frictional force. So we can say that roughness of the surface is the main cause of friction. Now the second question is the difference between the static and the dynamic friction. So in the static one, we will write it is the friction between two surfaces that are not in relative motion with each other. That means both are in static position. And the dynamic one, we will write it is a friction between two surfaces that are in relative motion with each other. And the second point in the static motion friction will be, this type of friction is powerful than dynamic friction. So in here we will write this type of friction is lesser than the static friction. Now the question number 3 is, what is limiting friction and the laws? Okay, so limiting friction is the maximum value of the static friction that comes into play when a body is just at the point of sliding over the surface of another body. Okay, now the laws here are, it always opposes the motion of body and acts in the direction opposite to the direction of the applied force. The second law is, it depends upon the nature of surfaces in contact with each other. Third point is, it increases with the increase in weight of the body. And the fourth point is, it is independent of the area of contact between two surfaces. We have proved this as well, students. So now the question number 4 here is, how is rolling friction caused? So the roller is the wheel. Sometimes the roller in the wheel sometimes deforms the surface on which it is rolling, thereby causing a depression on account of its weight. In this process, the roller or the wheel itself gets deformed temporarily at the point of contact of the surface of the body. Because of the above these deformations, a kind of inclined plane is formed in the direction of motion of the roller or the wheel. Thus, a force is required to overcome it temporarily but continuously moving forward moving inclined plane. This force applied against the continuously forward moving inclined plane is the equivalent of the rolling friction. And the last question is, under what conditions the rolling friction increases? So the answer here it is, if the shape of wheel or the roller deforms, the log of irregularities will form more. Okay, so if log of irregularities increase, the rolling friction will also increase. So students, that's all for today.